September 17, 1944. The largest airborne operation in history, Market Garden, is underway. The goal: end the war by Christmas. Thousands of paratroopers are descending into the Netherlands, but their survival depends on a thin, vulnerable corridor of advance for British ground forces. To protect that corridor, the Allies unleashed a weapon the Germans had profoundly underestimated. Not a heavy bomber, but a fighter plane that had transformed into a flying sledgehammer, the P-47 Thunderbolt. Just a year earlier, many pilots saw the P-47 as a joke. It was huge, heavy, and nicknamed the Jug for its jug-like appearance. But this size was its secret strength. Designed around a powerful engine that could absorb incredible damage, it was a survivor. And its designers realized this airframe could carry a shocking amount of weight. While it began the war as a high-altitude escort fighter, it was reborn as a fighter-bomber. It could carry up to 2,500 pounds of bombs and rockets. That's 10 250-pound bombs, plus its 8.50 caliber machine guns. To put that in perspective, a B-17 Flying Fortress on a long-range mission to Germany might carry between 4,000 and 5,000 pounds. This single-engine fighter could, in fact, deliver half the bomb load of a heavy bomber and do it with pinpoint accuracy. 3:30 to 7. Act 2, September 17th. The Thunderbolts over Eindhoven. On the morning of September 17th, as the airborne landings began, the job of the P-47s was clear. Clear the path. Their targets weren't in the deep skies of Germany, but right on the deck in Holland. German 88mm flak guns and mortar positions were dug in around key bridges and roads leading to Eindhoven. These were the teeth of the German defense. The Thunderbolts of the 365th Fighter Group and others dove out of the sky, one by one. They weren't just dropping bombs from high altitude. They were making precise, terrifying, dive-bombing attacks. Each Jug unleashed its payload with surgical precision, obliterating gun emplacements and scattering German infantry. The Luftwaffe, expecting to face fighters in air-to-air combat, was completely wrong-footed. They were now facing flying artillery, immune to small arms fire and capable of destroying any target in their path. For the British 33rd Corps tanks struggling up the single road, the sight of the Thunderbolts was a morale-saving miracle. When German ambushes sprang up, it was often the Jugs that answered the call, strafing and bombing the attackers into retreat. They became the rapid reaction force for the entire operation. However, the story of Market Garden is one of ultimate failure. The bridge at Arnhem was a bridge too far. But the failure wasn't due to the P-47's. In fact, their performance was a shocking success that highlighted a new form of warfare. They proved that a single, versatile aircraft could be a dogfighter, a strategic bomber, and close air support, all in one mission. They had done everything asked of them, destroying hundreds of vehicles and gun positions, but even the mighty Jug couldn't single-handedly overcome the flawed strategic plan. So, while Market Garden failed, the P-47 Thunderbolt's role in it was a resounding confirmation of its brutal effectiveness. It was no longer just a fighter. It was the ultimate battlefield dominator. It had proven that the concept of a heavy, survivable, massively armed fighter bomber was the future. This philosophy of a flying tank, built around a powerful gun and incredible durability, lives on today in the A-10 Thunderbolt II. The Jug of World War II didn't just carry bombs, it carried the very idea of modern close air support into the battle. What do you think was the most effective ground attack aircraft of World War II? Was Market Garden a doomed plan from the start? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe for more untold stories from military history.